Hey, thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't, please do subscribe, and thank you for watching. I was asked, in passing, are you going to talk about corruption and, the state we're in at the moment? A lot has been said. I'm not going to bother to regurgitate anybody else's opinion. My take, and you know me, I tend to watch things for a while before I say anything, and then I say what I need to say. Number one, we're now officially in tunnel vision mode, and it's dangerous. We've decided when it comes to corruption, we found a poster girl, and her name is Anne Waiguru, and that's all we're going to look at. Whether it was pianos, TV screens, photocopiers, all attention is there. And the reason I say it's dangerous is that it took Moses Kuria to ask the very basic question: how come she's been hounded, yet there's this 3.8 billion from the internal security docket that's gone missing? And I wish we were able to multitask as Kenyans, and not just literally sit around and do one thing. Because while we're busy sitting there, driving ourselves crazy about Anne Waiguru, there's plenty of other people who are like, well, while you're busy, wacha tukule hapa. And by the time we wake up from this stupidity, we're going to find that a lot more has happened while we were engaged. And somebody once told me it takes very little to keep Kenyans busy. Can find something random. I mean, I'm the sort of person who actually believes maybe Gawa did release the DJ Krem video. You know what I mean? But we've got tunnel vision at the moment, and it's going to cost us. I was asked, do you think that the nature in which this has been pursued is because, the person in charge of the devolution docket is a woman? Yes and no. Anne has never played the girl card, and I've never played the girl card. I'm not interested in that. I don't think my mother and my grandmother went through the journey they did, so I can wake up and go, and don't be mean to me because I'm a girl. No, we don't roll like that. However, there is an element of gender to the nature of the attack, because this has really nothing to do with the corruption. It has a lot to do with Anne. And the sad thing about the gender nature of the attacks on Anne, and not on the work and not on the actual job, has got to do with two sets of people. And before you say men, no. Number one, chicks can't handle tough chicks. And I've never understood. Your grandmother, your mother, they went through enough so that you can be in a space where you two can be at the table. But the minute some other chick is at the table, you're angry. You're sitting there acting like, why is it her and not me? Well, did you come to the table? And if you didn't, shush. But this is the other thing I also like to tell women. You've got to learn to root for your own, because the other side don't want you or need you. No, trust me, the guys don't need you. They got this, okay? Is there part of the attacks from a certain caliber of men that is just, belligerent and pathetic? Yes. Because there are still some guys who can't handle tough chicks. And by the way, tough is just, she's smarter than me, or she's quicker at this than me, or she's just doing the job better than I could, okay? So that's something we all have to deal with collectively, and we have to start with at home, at work, even before we get to government. But my biggest concern is that tunnel vision. That tunnel vision that's gonna mean other stuff is gonna be happening while we're focusing on one thing. And this is the other thing with us, we can't do too many things at a time. Apparently we can only wake up and do one thing, that's it, and then we keel over and then we wake up and like, and when did that happen? Well, apparently while you were having whiskey upstairs, the thieves came and cleared out your living room. Learn to be a bit more, and we all need to learn to do this, see more, ask more. If you're gonna ask about the devolution docket, let's dig and say, actually, can we see what's been happening in all the others? Yeah, like I said in my last video, wake up every morning, make a public servant uncomfortable, terrorize them. They work for you, and I still don't know why you guys don't get it. They work for us. When I walk into my house, guys, I'm Madam Amingia. People need to wake up every day, they're in public service, and they're like, eh, kina Derek wameamuka bwana. These guys are about to be on our case. But, you're all sitting there, and what do you spend half your time doing? Butchering each other. Let's see, how is that working for you so far, by the way? I've checked, not too well. So that's my take on this corruption nonsense. I'm not in the business of, oh, let's go and butcher somebody. I don't roll like that. But incidentally, if you do, get your own YouTube channel and do it. Meanwhile, this one is mine. Subscribe.